And all right, it's loading.
Oh man.
Oh.
What it is, YouTube? I don't know. You the guy who does the YouTube stuff. So I don't know if you want to do the intro.
All right, it's loading up right now. So
Oh shit. All right, you're gonna tell me you don't go then, right?
all right.
Mommy.
Hold on.
You good for right now?
Oh, we can do it.
Is it loading?
All right, cool. All right, we can do this intro. Shit. All right, you can start it off.
All right, we on now?
Yeah.
All right. What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. We're here with Waverly, and you're gonna start calling this podcast from now on the lunch table. Well, what is the lunch table? Basically, it's just a bunch of people. We've known each other since high school. Waverly and I are just two of the people, but pretty much just a bunch of people talking about anything and everything since 2014. And we decided, hey, let's blow this up on the internet and see how we do.
Let's see. All right. So we got so what's our topics for today? All right. So you want to talk? So we talk about sports, or I don't know.
Shit. All right. So this Antonio Brown thing, it's not good. It's not. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
This man wasting his precious time and his precious mental health thing on throwing his jersey and shoulder pads and quitting. Literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, but the Dan Antonio Brown thing though. Who do you think? Do you think anyone's gonna sign him after that? Because I felt like he just like nixed his last chance.
Well, here's why I say. At the end of the day, it's listen. People don't realize this shit, but like you're playing. You're still an employee at the end of the day. Because like people think that you see your favorite athlete or money, cars, women, lifestyle, they don't realize it's a job. Like you do, like especially. I'm not gonna do this, especially like once you're in the NFL, you do something dumb shit. Like look at Henry Ruggs.
All right, but Henry Ruggs was. Bear with me here. Sorry, but the difference between Henry Ruggs and Antonio Brown in this situation is that Henry Ruggs did something that was unfortunate. That not only it took other people's life, but he put himself in a detriment that he can't play another game of ball ever again in his career. And Antonio Brown, he's been given chance after chance after chance to just be him, be the best wide receiver that he can be. Wouldn't be better than DeAndre Hopkins, wouldn't be better than Julio, wouldn't be better than Jamar Chase, especially nowadays. But let him be the top 10 receiver that we all know that he can be.
Yeah, but
Antonio Brown was also playing on an incentive. He had 8 more catches until he caught up to his $1 million incentive, and Bruce Arians decided to bench him. Personally, I don't agree with that call, especially that you were down by 14 in the matter of when the temper tantrum happened with AB. You were down by 14 to New York. Not even a good New York team.
Well, New York ain't good, period. Anyway, that's what I said, man. Like I think he messed up his chance. Like come on, man.
I don't know. I
Like,
feel as though what AB did, he's never going to play for another NFL team again unless a Pete Carroll wants to take him up, unless if Pittsburgh doesn't have any sour grapes still, they can pick him up. Hell, personally, I don't know who would be the next team to pick him up
yeah. I mean,
because he practically had a free ride in Tampa.
Yeah, because Tommy Boy is his buddy. So,
Well, like I said, it ain't even that. Like I said, AB is a top 10 receiver when he's not doing this athletic Kanye West spiel that he's doing.
anyway, like, I mean, like, if you do some dumb shit in the NFL, like, you're done. Like, come on. I ain't no second chance. I mean, it depends on situation. Like I said,
Look at Ryan Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the audience ain't gonna know who Ryan Leaf is. Look up Ryan Leaf on Wikipedia.
Like I said, man, like, this is why you got, as an athlete, you no matter what sports you play, you gotta make wise decisions on what you do. Because if you do something, snap the finger, you're done. You're
True.
fired.
I mean, we practically seen it within our own very eyes. At the end of the Bucks Jets game, Bruce Arians goes on post game test, says,
Like,
"Yeah, he's done."
Like I said, even though, like, I ain't gonna try and compare it. Like, look at the Las
Bruce
Vegas
Arians
Raiders.
cut him faster than he got cut in Oakland or Vegas, wherever the hell he was.
Like, like the Raiders, man, like almost like the entire team got dumped. Like this one player throwing up guns, flashing guns, all that stuff. Like, come on, man. You out? That's what I say. Because some of them, they still got the hood mentality in them. Like, come on, you're made it out the hood. You're doing something with your life, man. Because not everybody make. Come on, like that's not
I can agree with that sentiment. I mean, there's a new generation of players that are coming out. They're influenced by a new generation of people.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on,
they all act like that they tough shit.
Like, every boy's dream, they want to play the NFL or NBA. They gotta make it out. Like, if you do, like, that's what I told you, man. These athletes, they're not careful what they post on social media. They're not careful. They're not smart. They do it. I don't know why.
Majority of them are smart though. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. Like something's. I don't know what type of drugs that every Raiders playing is taking. Because I look on the news and it's like the third, fourth time I'm seeing a Raiders player getting locked up.
Like, man, yeah.
I don't know, but shockingly enough, though, the Raiders did make the playoffs despite everything. So I got to give them respect on that.
Yeah, I'll say that, man. It's probably, yeah, man. Oh, like, yeah, man. That's enough to talk about Antonio Brown. So talk about the Eagles. They shocked the world by making the playoffs despite us being a lottery every building.
Bench Jalen Hurts and bring in Gardner Minshew. I've been saying this since week 1. It's not that I'm not a big fan of Jalen Hurts. I just think that he's been thrown in to a position that he's not ready for, especially when they were trying to, like, take out Wentz.
Yeah, I get you, man. Yeah, man, I'm surprised. Many projectors had like 3 wins or 4 wins. Now we're in the playoffs with 3 top 10 picks in the lottery this year.
I know, but for real, that can be a sweep for us, like, depending on how we take it. But I don't expect Philly to do like the miracle again. I'm actually not expecting it for another 5, 10. Maybe by the time I hit my 40s, I'll see another one.
I'm gonna say Philadelphia sports, we ain't winning nothing no time soon because stuff happened. I say,
are you telling me I'm like in the 50-50 mark right now on if the Sixers are gonna make it in the playoffs or not?
I'll trust Daryl Morey for the Sixers, man, because 2022 free agency is a star study. You got everyone, almost half of the players are free agents, so that's what I told you, man. Like, the Sixers, man.
Are you talking about next year's free agency or the free agency that just passed?
This year coming up, 2022.
I don't know who's in that.
I'll check it though, because I heard it started studied. Like the Sixers, we started out 8-2 this year before everybody had the outbreak.
True, we
I
was
say Maxey was playing his best basketball of his life. Curry playing the best basketball of his life. Joel had a slow start, but he picked it up. Korkmaz, out of all people, was having a good year. He had to get paid. Then he went back down to earth. Tobias started okay. Then he had the Rona.
Tobias going hot, and then
Yeah,
just shooting 13 a game.
Drummond was a good underrated pickup for us. You know,
yeah, I talked a lot of shit talking about Andre Drummond not being like a good like pickup for us.
Let's say,
But I think he just picks up for what Embiid doesn't on the floor. Like if you put him on the floor instead of Tobias, I feel like that defensively that's the more.
Like, listen, I love the white man, but he gets in foul trouble too much. But Drummond, he's younger. He's like, you know, when B's not here, he can grab like over 20 fucking rebounds a game. Do we have to do?
Oh, I don't care what anyone says. I wish we still kept Dwight over Drummond, but yeah, I don't mind Drummond's playing style.
Yeah, I wanted Dwight back though. I love him. Everybody loves him. Like then he's doing.
It ain't too late because the trade deadline ain't until. Are they back in the NBA regular season stuff? Like after COVID happened, they kind of messed up the scheduling a little bit. Like, is the All-Star game still in February?
Yeah, they brought it back to normal schedule this year. At 82 games.
All right, that's cool. Like, what about the trade deadline? Because it's not too late for us to get Dwight or Drummond.
It's February 10th.
Okay, cool. A month and 3 days away. Let's trade Andre Drummond for Dwight Howard.
That's what I said. Despite this drama, you know, with Ben Simmons sitting out, not playing, like, man, he got fined $10 million for not playing. Honestly, I wish I could fake $10 million to fake it. I wish I could fake illness and miss work, but I got bills to pay.
Bro, like, I can do a whole debate, or like not a whole debate, like a whole sermon on Ben Simmons.
The problem with Ben Simmons, he's been handicapped from the jump. That's all I gotta say. He's been handicapped.
He ain't all right. I don't think he's been handicapped.
Yes, bro. Listen. His dad, Brent Brown, coached his pops when he was playing Australia overseas. Okay. Come on, it's a coincidence. Why do you think they took him number one pick?
No, it's not a coincidence. We had this discussion before. I'm listening.
Listen. Check this out. People talk about, okay, Ben Simmons was the conscious number one pick at the time being. Because he was better than Brandon Ingram, Jalen, Buddy, people in his draft class.
See, he was considered the Michael Jordan of this draft class. Not disagreeing with you.
LeBron and Magic Johnson hybrid, in my opinion. See, the problem with Ben Simmons is all up here. It's mental. So I told you, man, like, he's not aggressive. Like, told you. You see his high school highlights, right? Well,
I've seen a few of them. I remember we watched the high school highlights. It's been so long.
Listen, man. People talk about, where is this? Listen, I'll tell you. High school defense and NBA defense are fucking different. Listen, it's easy being taller than everybody in fucking high school. You can bulldoze through every fucking body.
True. Ask Adonis.
Yeah. I say like come on, like, problem with Ben Simmons, I think he's scared to play basketball in front of Philadelphia fans. That's just my opinion. Like, come on, man. You're gonna let one little insult hurt you, break you down. The funny thing is, nobody plays defense on Ben Simmons at all. That's the thing. They disrespect him every time.
I mean, all right. Like, I was going to say, though, like, I don't think Ben Simmons has been handicapped because, as you said, like, his high school tapes, his tapes when he was in LSU, the tapes when he was in Australia.
That's a whole different environment. It's easy if you're taller than everybody.
Yeah, it's a whole different environment because he wasn't in the pros. But what I'm saying to you is that he hasn't been handicapped. I just felt like that he's just come off lazy. He's got the Kyle Kuzma treatment right now.
Listen, I think he's in the league just to be in it.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I was going to come up with. Like, he's in the league because he can half-ass it playing ball and still make $15 million.
When I mean he's been handicapped, like come on, his circle, like they don't encourage him to. I'm not asking him to be fucking Steph Curry. I'm not asking him that
What do you
shit.
mean coaching hasn't encouraged him? He had Brett Brown, who was coaching him ever since that he was a fucking infant, walking around in Australia shooting kangaroos.
I don't blame the coach. I can't listen. At the end of the day, you a grown ass man. You gotta know what to do. The
No,
coach got.
that's why I'm saying that's why I think that he's just different from his high school and college days because he's just gotten lazy. I agree with you on the fact that he's gotten soft.
Listen, man.
Anybody and a 3-year-old who hasn't watched basketball a day in his life can tell you that Ben Simmons is soft just by off of his last playoff performances.
And you got outsiders, people that don't watch basketball talk about, y'all be mean to Ben Simmons. First of all, he got the fucking talent. Mother, look
and like not even that. Like, look, if you don't watch sports and you're putting input to a sports player not doing well,
look at
who are you? Like, that's like me talking about baseball. Now, we both know how much I hate baseball. I'd rather watch anime than watch baseball. But that's like me saying, oh, Bryce Harper isn't doing good for what he's worth. He's getting paid 10 million, 200 million for what? Same energy.
Like I said, man, I'm not asking him to shoot threes. I just take him at least take a few jumpers, like mid ranges. Like DeMar, he don't shoot threes, but he can create his own shots.
Yeah,
that's what. Okay, listen, Ben Simmons, he can create him. He can create for others. Yes, he can. He can't create for himself. Like it's a 5-on-4. Like, come on, you got everybody around you that can shoot the ball. Even your
I agree, and that's the misconception that a lot of people have is that.
Listen,
well, a lot of people.
And here's the thing: Ben Simmons is more popular than Joel Embiid.
I agree for the wrong reasons. I agree.
Let's just say, like, Joel is the best player on the goddamn team. That's fucking obvious. But his fanboys thinking Embiid is the problem, which no, the fuck is not. Embiid is carrying his.
If anything, Embiid's the reason why we haven't.
Listen,
Embiid's probably the reason why we didn't come into franchise purgatory.
Listen, during the Hawks series, Embiid averaged 30 fucking points on a torn meniscus. He could have sat out for the whole fucking postseason and get surgery, but no,
he sat out for the whole series. Really, we could have lost 4-0.
We would have got sweat. Listen, man. I can't really depend on. Listen, Tobias, he's not a second best player on the championship team. He's more of a third option at best. That's why I always want Ben Simmons to step up as a second option. Come on, because you can't. It don't make sense that Steph Curry, he's making $8 million a year, being the second in scoring in the postseason behind Joel. It don't make no sense to me. And Tobias, you're the highest paid player on the damn team. At the time, it didn't make sense because it was a panic signing. Because we couldn't lose both.
You ask me to this day, it still doesn't make sense.
Listen, man.
Podcast.
We could have chose. I wanted Jimmy Butler back. We chose Brett Brown for another year over Jimmy, which was fucking stupid because Jimmy was made for Philadelphia. He wasn't. Listen, he wasn't soft. He took criticism. I love Jimmy, man. He was a top 15 player.
Look, I can agree with you on that sentiment, but I don't know how Jimmy Butler's next year in Philly would have played out.
Listen, listen. That Kawhi shot, if that didn't go in, we would have been in the conference finals right now. If that didn't go in.
We was in the conference final.
Listen, 2019, we had JJ, Ben, Tobias, Jimmy, and Joel.
All right, but you also got to remember the next year JJ left.
Yeah, that's what I said. We should have ran it back. Listen, we should have ran it back, bring everybody back. Because listen,
especially what we know now, Kawhi was going to go to LA anyway.
Exactly. That would have been our chance. We will ran it back with the same roster.
I would agree. Look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. But all I'm going to say is it would be extremely hard knowing on the other side of the lens, Brooklyn was setting up their demi squad.
But no, because Durant was out with that Achilles. He was out for the whole year. He just had Kyrie. Because listen, Listen, Brooklyn would not gonna be in contention that year, because Durant was still recovering from that Achilles injury he
Yeah,
had.
and Kyrie was being. I forgot. All right, yeah, that was my
Kyrie,
fault. I was thinking 2020.
To be honest, Kyrie is more of a Robin than a Batman. So it won't be a problem facing Kyrie. We we would beat the Brooklyn Nets in 6 by series. At least then the next year, Durant come back.
I wouldn't consider Kyrie to be like Robin to KD or Harden.
This before they traded for Harden. It was just Durant.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying, like, even if we had the same roster for 3-4 years, like, if we had I doubt that roster would do anything with it, especially like Jimmy going to Miami. He went to his championship, lost to LeBron, kind of had a fall off year. Lost to the same team that they beat in the playoffs to get into the finals.
Yeah, I agree completely. But listen, that year, 2018, 2019, and last season, that was our only shot at a ring. Because listen, last season, we was first seed. Mm-hmm. We had a new coach. We got rid of Richardson and Horford's contract. We got Danny Green and Steph Curry in return.
No, that was the only year I considered that we had that chance.
Listen, our path was easy. Think about it. We had Wizards. We beat them in 5, as I predicted. The Hawks. We should have won in 6 because we fumbled the bag in Game 5. That's what the downfall is.
I still say we should have swept the Wizards, but Russ decided to be Russ.
No, because Embiid playing too damn hard, man. He landed on his knee. We would have, if Embiid just stopped playing too damn hard, we would have easily swept him. Embiid would have had to rust, and we would have chilled. Then we come out fresh against fucking Atlanta.
Yeah.
See, the reason we lost in the fucking second round because it's Ben Simmons' free throw percentage and Embiid's turnovers. That's how we lost, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Embiid doing too much, man. That's why I said he's turnover prone. That's why I said he got to take his time with his passing, his turnover. But Simmons take the cake. How the hell are you a point guard? You shooting 34% from the fucking line.
Like, don't help that he's 6'11" either.
Exactly. Giannis don't even shoot ass at the freaking line like that.
At least Giannis is working on his free throw and his 3-point shot.
Hard. That's the problem. He started out as a project. No one expected Giannis to be good. Ben Simmons had all the tools since day one to be fucking good.
Giannis. I agree. I think wasn't Giannis like.
Bro, listen.
Keep talking.
Giannis didn't move to America until he was drafted. He didn't move to America. He started out as a project, like Kawhi. He started as a project. We expect him to be good. Now look at him. Same with Giannis.
All right. I was gonna say, even like in the 2013 draft, which like this is a different argument for a different day, but the 2013 draft class, worst draft class to date.
The only good players that came out of it was Giannis. Gobert, and McCollum. That's the top. That's the only 4 players that came out good. Especially Gobert drafted in the late first round. Oladipo and McCollum was lottery picks. Y'all was drafted out of the lottery, was in the middle after the lottery years. So yeah.
I thought Gobert was next year.
No, it was 2013. Him Young was the same draft class.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I said, man. See, the problem with Ben Simmons.
Okay. Oh, wow. Rudy Gobert could have been in Denver. Let that sink in.
Then Jokic wouldn't exist. I mean, he would.
Jokic is just going to be on some other team, like eating burgers and blocking.
He did got drafted doing a Taco Bell commercial.
Mm-hmm. I forgot.
That's crazy, man. You imagine getting drafted on a commercial.
But yeah, what was I saying? All right. Giannis really got drafted at number 15 over Cody Zeller, Alex Len, Nerlens Noel, Ben McLemore, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Trey Burke, Michael Carter Williams, Kelly Olynyk and Shabazz Muhammad. Everybody I just skipped is just like the notable name. And oh yeah, I forgot Anthony Bennett, of course, number one.
Oh no, they was thinking this man at number one.
Hey, I mean,
but I say like because Ben Simmons he takes notes from Giannis. Like Giannis started from the ground up. He ain't had much growing up. He ain't had nothing he had to grind for that. Now at 27, he's already an all-time great. He a champion, finals MVP, 2-time MVP, defensive player of the year, most improved player, also game MVP.
Yep.
All these accolades he won it at 26. He stayed in Milwaukee. He ain't formed no super team. He won on his own, man. So my hat tips off to Giannis for staying. He ain't going to do no damn super team.
I can give Giannis credit for that.
Like, cause I mean, I did criticize him kind of a little bit when he signed that max extension to stay in Milwaukee. I did criticize him a little bit because if Milwaukee did fail that year, he made a big mistake. But I'll admit I was wrong.
I'm sorry, I was stretching. Who are we talking about?
Oh, Giannis.
No, the one thing I can give Giannis, yeah, I remember what you were saying. I can give Giannis credit for like basically building the team by himself. Like he really didn't need anybody that was an all-star to do what he did. All he grabbed was Jrue Holiday.
Him and Middleton, they've been on the team for years since Giannis was rookie.
No, I know that. I'm talking about like new stars though. I'm talking about like who was the point guard?
Jrue,
Jrue Holiday, Brook Lopez, who was on the team for some time.
See what the management did in Milwaukee, they put players to build around Giannis. That'll make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
See, the problem with Giannis, man, he don't care how tall you is. He gonna come taking the rim. He gonna start attacking the rim, bro. It don't matter how tall you. Like, listen, man. The problem with Ben Simmons, he doesn't attack the rim as he should. Like, come on, you 6'10", damn near you 240 fucking pounds. You guys show him who's dominant down the paint.
Well, honestly, Giannis can do that no problem, and he's proved it time and time again. But I don't know when Ben decides to, do something productive and come back to the game, come back on the team, we can see it from there. Because as of right now, Ben ain't gaining anything from just sitting at home. I'm saying like Giannis doing his own thing right now. He's doing great. Ben can have that same energy and come back to the game anytime he wants to. Literally, anytime. Like it's 3:34 right now. 3:35 is gonna hit, and like Woj just gonna come out with a report that says that Ben Simmons come back to the league. I doubt it, but Ben's not gaining anything from just sitting at home. You're just
losing money.
He's just losing money and having people living in his head rent free.
And plus, he got engaged to that some model. He got engaged, like, bro.
I mean,
I know. Listen, I know what it is. We got this nigga all tripped up. Kendall Jenner broke this little man's heart. He hasn't been the same since then.
It's the Kardashian curse, bro.
No, I ain't trying to hear. Devin Booker went to the fucking finals. So I ain't trying to hear that.
He lost though, right?
Well, I'll give Devin Booker. It was Devin's first trip to the playoffs because he never been to the playoffs till Chris Paul came to the damn team. Like I said, but with Ben Simmons, bro, like, come on, you ain't hearing nobody but yourself. You out here playing, faking the illness because you're scared. I guarantee you, if you was to get traded to, I don't know, Portland, Indiana, fuck Sacramento, your illness magically goes away and you end up playing again. See, these problem with these NBA players now, they're soft. They can't take criticism, man. Like it don't matter if you play in New York, LA, Boston, Philly.
My God.
That's some
Literally the four pillars of city basketball. If you play within those four, if you play within, no, it's not even like, all right, I wouldn't even say it's like within every sports league because a lot of people pay attention to other teams more than some teams. Like there's a lot of, I know it's gonna sound crazy because we were just talking about how trash they are, but there's probably more Knicks fans than they are like Nuggets fans or Jazz fans. Or
here's the thing. Knicks fans, they die hard. They with you if you're rebuilding or you up. I'll give Knicks fans credit.
You don't think that we had the same fans that when we was rebuilding, we was going through draft pick after draft pick.
Listen, tickets was $2 when we was rebuilding. Listen, we stuck by this dark ages of the process. Sam Hickey, he died for this, man. I told you, man. Like I said, for example, New York and LA, the two biggest markets in all sports. Sure, you'll attract big stars. You know, of course, they want a lifestyle. Obviously, like, come on. Well, I told you, but it's pros and cons to big market teams. Some just want to go there just to win rings. Someone's going to be there for a lifestyle. Like, I'll give you an example. The Lakers, man, they had a good young core back then before LeBron came to the damn team. You know, D'Angelo, Clarkson.
Oh my God, Ingram. Nick Young.
Nick Young was not a young core. I'm talking about who they drafted.
But I'm talking about Nick Young on the Lakers because he was low key good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, you got D'Lo, Clarkson, Ingram, Kuz, Lonzo, Josh Hart, Julius Randle. Told you, them something got. Some they just drafted. Like we're gonna start with Lonzo. Lonzo, he was pressured in his first year because you know he had expectations to be an all-time great, like just like that. That's not how it worked.
Like I feel like that. Lonzo's rookie year. Oh man,
Lonzo, like LeVar had something to do with it because LeVar kind of put pressure on him to be an all-time great. Same with Magic Johnson. Then boom, then LeBron came to the damn team. Listen, then it was no more rebuilding stages no more. Now you got the best player in the fucking world on your team. Like you feel like you don't have a choice but to play now to win. Ain't no more waiting for you to develop. You going to win now. You're not going to develop right now. You get traded. Now they was 20 and 14. They had a good record then. Christmas, LeBron got injured. After LeBron got injured, everybody got injured. Then he missed the playoffs. And then traded for Anthony Davis, traded the whole young core for Anthony Davis.
And their number 3. Did they trade the number 3 draft pick too? Just like,
yeah.
Because I remember the Pelicans getting the 1 spot. The Lakers had 3, and they traded the 3 along with the young core. Yeah, that was the dumbest shit that they could have done.
They had the 4th pick. Then they traded to the Hawks for DeAndre Hunter. That's why I said, man. See the Lakers, man. I'll say the Lakers. They do got good. They do. I mean, fans. They just stuck by the for a while when they was at fucking they were like in fucking poverty for a little bit, but they just stuck around a little bit. But the thing about it, I mean, like, if you're in LA, some people want to be there for the lifestyle. They don't want to be there just to win, play basketball. Like it's your job to play basketball. Because I feel like all these former Lakers young guys, after they got traded, they started blossom into stars that we kind of expect them to be. Not expect them to be, but hold on.
I don't think.
I'll be right back.
All right, I don't know what to talk about with them if it's still live, but like, my man's really just left in the middle of a live call. Just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna grab a sandwich, whatever the hell it is that he's about to do."
Yeah. Go. No. You're gonna fall. Move. Okay, move.
I swear, bro. Waverly.
was saying.
I was about to say the first episode, first episode of the podcast, and you pull a CM Punk on me. I didn't know what to do for like 5 minutes.
I had to get a little mouse. My dog stopped barking. Get a little mouse, man. So, like I was saying, former Lakers young core, they started doing better because it proves Lakers can't develop. It's not a rebuilding. They're not rebuilding no one. You feel me? I mean, they're not rebuilding. I mean, like developing somebody. They're more of a winning city. At the time, I mean, the trade was worth it. They got their ring. Now, everybody getting older. I'm gonna be honest. This year's Lakers was overhyped as fuck. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. With all that talent, they have no business being this low in the conference. They have no fucking business being this low. So yeah, LeBron, AD, Russ, and good decent amount of role players. Anyway. All right, we got a little side trade. Let's get to Philadelphia, but with Ben Simmons, if you don't get it together, then I'll say he's gonna be out the league, man. If you don't get it together.
You know what? I'm sorry. Like that was a whole minute's worth of awkward silence. But yeah, my memory just somehow fades. Like when I remember the pre-LeBron Lakers, like Kuzma, D'Angelo, Lonzo. That's really the only notable player. Actually, what was it? 2018 Lakers, right?
You talking when LeBron came to the team?
I'm talking about the year before LeBron came to the team.
Oh, yeah. That's when he drafted Lonzo, Kuz, Josh Hart.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I'm pretty sure Julius Randle was on that team too.
He was there before. He was drafted in 2014.
No, I knew he was there before him, but I didn't know if he. Okay, yeah, Julius Randle was on this Lakers team at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like just some of the players that you hear today, you either see them or you don't. So like Isaiah Thomas was on this team, but he was injured.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram was the team captain. Alex Caruso was a two-way player at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot Brook Lopez played for this team.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Listen to this. So Luol Deng.
He's still getting paid for them motherfuckers. That's a crazy part.
Head coach was playing.
Listen,
the head coach was playing NBA 2K14.
Listen, and Timothy Mozgov, he's still getting paid. Yo, shout out to their agents for still on the bag.
Bro, for real. I don't.
Yo, they're not even in the league no more, and he's still getting paid. I need their agents, man. I need them. I need their agents.
Man, I'm still mad at these. Luke Walton was playing NBA 2K14 and was like, all right, I'm going to get Luol Deng and Brook Lopez.
At least Brook was on like man, he got traded for the D-Lo. He was because Kuz was drafted by Brooklyn, and they traded him, that pick with his Kuz, and Brook Lopez to LA for D-Lo.
Yeah, I thought D'Angelo Russell would have been on this Lakers team, but I was wrong.
The reason for that trade because the whole he snitched on fuck.
No, because he went to Brooklyn right after that. I forgot he was in Brooklyn.
Because the reason that trade happened because the Nick Young situation with Iggy Azalea.
No, I remember now. I'm saying like for some reason in my mind, I had it that D'Angelo, Lonzo, LeBron, all of them played with each other.
In my opinion, they gave up on D'Lo too early. It was all because of that damn snitching incident. I mean, I understand D'Lo was young. He didn't know any better. I mean, you did snitch on Timmy for cheating on Iggy Azalea, but you gave him on him too early. Like, you could have had both D'Lo and Zoe. Like, I mean, Zoe could play point. D'Lo could slide to the 2 spot. Best of both worlds. I would say D'Lo, he had like a interesting NBA career. He never had like a true home. Like 2 years, if you stay 2 years on a team, then get traded and traded again. Like,
if we're talking about D'Angelo Russell, yeah, I can definitely agree heavy on that sentiment. Everywhere he's went, like, it's always been good. I don't think he's ever been a bad player.
Exactly.
He can get his shots off. Each season, if not majority of the seasons, he's averaging a steal a game.
Listen, he always kill us when he plays Philly. He always kill us, man. So there's no doubt. Listen, man, like D'Lo, he never had a true home. I think Brooklyn, that could have been his true home, but they end up then, the same year that we beat them in the playoffs, they signed Durant and Irving.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though? And I know it's gonna sound like weird because of how much of a short stint this was. But I think, or at least I thought at that time, D'Angelo Russell could have been great for the Warriors.
But then again, I think he didn't fit alongside Curry because D'Lo's more of a point than a shooting guard.
No, but that's the thing. Like I think Curry and D'Angelo complement each other in terms, especially that D'Angelo, he's a little bit younger than Curry.
Yeah, but
grew up on Curry's playing style. Just having someone there to teach the younger players on how to elusively get their shots off. And Clay's coming back the next year. I thought it would have been a great year for Steph and D'Angelo just to pop off. And if they made the play-in, they made the play-in. If they made the first round,
they went.
Oh, if they were even like a top 3 seed.
I mean, they wouldn't because Curry broke his hand that year. Then the whole league got shut down. Then the Warriors had the worst.
No, I understand that. So I understood why they did what they did, especially with trading D'Angelo. But I'm saying prior to that, if we can like change up the timeline and like Curry didn't break his nose, and Curry, if like Curry didn't break his nose, and like so early in the season too, I forgot that happened. But like if Curry didn't break his nose, him and D'Angelo would have complemented each other greatly. I feel as like Clay coming back that next year too, or in the next 2 years, that trio of Curry, Clay, Russell, just throw the ball to anybody and they can just shoot it. That could kill any defense, unless you just get tall dudes.
Oh yeah. I mean, at least the trade with Minnesota, go say both sides won. Wiggins,
yeah, like which I'm not mad about it in the grand scheme of things because D'Angelo is playing with people that he wants to play with. I don't know. Because I give him credit for wanting to play with Cat.
I mean, that's his homie, his best friend. Like in the future, I want D'Lo, Cat, and Book on the same team. They all best friends. But now that Book made the playoffs, finally, I mean, look now it benefited. Listen, now they got Cat, Anthony Edwards, D'Lo playing good basketball. Wiggins having the best year of his fucking life. Because I could tell Wiggins is more comfortable in Golden State than he was in Minnesota. Look at this shit. He's playing. His defense got better. He's shooting better from three.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at his stat line too.
We talking about Wiggins or D'Lo.
I'm still on D'Angelo. I'm on D'Angelo Russell. Like I'm looking at his 2021 season.
Probably I think he averaged at least a good 19, 18 points.
All right, so yeah, you're good. You're right on the money. 19 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal.
I mean, listen, that Minnesota could be a good team. It's missing its defense. You know, they added Pat Beverly in the offseason.
Which like
Toughen up on defense for him.
I don't know. I don't trust Patrick Beverly as much as I can throw him.
So I want Pat Bev here because you know he fits the Philly moniker because you know he's tough.
I mean, I can get that, but like I don't know. Not really a Pat Beverly fan.
Like I said, bro. Like I say, man, the trade deadline is next month, bro. So that's what I told you. A lot of shit gonna happen. I know Indiana, they gonna break up the team. Which is good. It's about fucking time because they never had a rebuilding team. They just work what they had. Like Miles. Like here's my thing. Miles Turner, he's going to fucking need to Charlotte. My opinion, he's going to Charlotte because Charlotte needs a fucking center. Like Mason Plumlee ain't cutting it.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be traded.
Like I know Miles going to be traded. That's number one. I think LeVert's going. Sabonis going. Everybody going to be going. They're going to clean house.
True, they're 14 and 25 right now.
Yes, I won't be surprised if everybody was traded.
They're in the bottom 3 of the Eastern Conference.
I say, man, hopefully we get something done at the deadline because we can't go another year with the same roster. Something has to be done.
Yeah, like I don't know what is there really for Philly to do because they're not.
We need a scorer off the bench that can get shit. Shake Milton, he's on and off. Like I don't trust Korkmaz because Korkmaz on and off too. But he's not all more. His offensive game ain't there yet. I feel like we should trade for Joe Ingles. Like, cause I heard Utah trying to get rid of him for some time now.
That's true.
I'm about to say like it was a mock trade. This before the season started. Like it was Bojan Bogdanovic and Joe Ingles for Tobias Harris.
No, because we heard this one.
It's a mock trade. It's not really gonna happen.
No, I know that, but I've heard the same exact trade for like years now.
I mean, I'll do it. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think Bogdan's like that player.
Listen, here's my opinion.
You know, we already got Curry, and I don't even know what's up with Danny Green if he's still like active in the NBA or not. But we got Curry for that. Just throw him the ball at 3.
Listen, Bogdanovic, he had the same numbers as Tobias, but he's making less money than Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you, man, like with that contract that Tobias got, he could be putting up LeBron, KD type of numbers.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, I would make a lot of sense if we get an actual player in return and a bench player in return.
True.
I mean, I would do it. Like, I mean, because it makes sense on both sides. Like, Utah, they get an actual power forward. It'll make a lot. It makes both sides. Then we get more shooters. Plus, they're both consistent shooters. They shoot like over 40% from 3, which is good. But I say I'll do the trade, man. Like it works for both sides.
we're about to just start hiring you to be the. We're just gonna start hiring you. You're gonna replace Woj.
No, I can't do that to the GOAT. Woes or Shams. But I say, who are those, man? Who was it? I feel like every team gonna be busy at the deadline, or every contender is gonna be busy.
Yeah, like I don't know. Which I don't know what any contender teams is gonna want the Pacers player. I mean, like Sabonis and Turner, definitely.
Listen. The one player that everybody gonna got their eyes on at the trade deadline is Robert Covington. That's the one player everybody got their eye on. I'll explain why. Robert Covington, he's like one of the best role players in the league. One of 3D players in the league. Everybody will want that on their team. I'll say, man, I can see Brooklyn or Milwaukee trying to get Robert Covington. Who else? What contender should go after Robert Covington?
I thought Rocco could do great Golden State.
They don't really need Rocco. They already have Gary Payton II and Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter Jr. He hasn't been doing good this year with the Warriors. Plus, he's on a vet minimum, so he's doing good. They only need Rocco. I mean, that would be cool. That would be a hell on defense, but
I don't know all this basketball talk and like how are we gonna fantasy trade everybody?
Yeah, we went from Ben Simmons to talk about the Lakers young core. We talking about trade deadline.
Of course, I don't know what else. I mean, this is really a short pile of stuff that we talked about today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, it's a lot more stuff coming. We can talk about give out advice, talk about some shit.
Oh, we going to the inspirational portion of the day?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna talk about some inspirational, motivational, transpirational, what to do, what not to do, how we can be good civilized people. I don't know. I have some girl Snapchatting me about child psychology and all that. I'm just looking for some inspiration right now. But yeah, I don't know what advice I got today.
We could talk about some things. What someone should do, what a guy should do, or a young man should do to improve themselves. Well, I can start with step one.
Because I got nothing. I got nothing inspirational.
Like step one, like as men, y'all gotta stop making excuses on why you can't do stuff. Like if y'all become a YouTube, work with y'all have. Like, I hit 121 subscribers without a lot of my videos are not even edited like that.
I mean, look at it. Look at it this way. Waverly waited for my dumb ass to get a laptop for like what felt like an eternity, and like we here.
I mean, you had that stuff in your life that to be taken care of. I waited. So yeah, stuff. You got your place. This stuff got to get situated. So
of course.
I told you, man. Y'all become a YouTuber. I mean, like if y'all got a laptop, you can do that. It don't got to be a MacBook or anything.
Bro, like even if you just want to go on YouTube and like make vlogs and all that, all you have to do is just pop out your little like phone. Apple. I almost said Samsung or something like a smart ass, but like
that's what I say. You need to get you have a phone or
if you have one of these things right here called a phone,
Just record your
You
video.
you can record yourself doing vlogs on YouTube. Just
You can go in the App Store to edit it at iMovie or Filmmaker Pro. You can edit
don't pull any Logan Paul shit though.
Well, I say y'all can make this YouTuber, man. Listen, y'all can. That's what I hit 121 subscribers. It ain't much, but it's a start. Step 2, y'all complain. Some of y'all complain y'all can't get a girlfriend or anything or a companion. Is there a problem with y'all? Listen, man. I don't care about
y'all never talked to females before.
I mean, I don't care if you don't got your car or your crib, but at least have a fucking some source of income. Because you need money in your pocket. That's for starters. And plus, one thing I hate, like y'all motherfuckers, y'all, you stink. Your hygiene, you stink, man. You stink. You don't wash your balls, wash your underarms. You don't do none of that shit. Like, nigga, you stink. As a grown man, you take care of your hygiene. Brush your teeth, man, twice a day or 3 times if you have to. Taking a shower, man. Like, and people get mad. People get mad if you tell them you stink. Like, it's the truth. Like, you don't smell yourself. Like, so an associate of ours from high school smelled like shit. I ain't saying name because I don't put people out on the spot like that. So he said, man, like, you can't be smelling like ass. Like, fuck the materialistic shit. I don't care if you have a car.
Bro, for real, like, anybody can dress better than me by putting on like $100 shirts, $200 jackets. But if they wake up smelling like Oscar the Grouch's trash can, I can never take anybody seriously.
Like, first of all, man, fuck the materialistic shit, man. As long as you have some source of income, have some money in your pocket, that you should be good. I'm just saying. Like, what else? Like, step 3. Like, if y'all want something in life, then go for it. Don't wait.
Preach.
Don't wait.
Preach.
Like, the problem with this generation, I had this issue too. I procrastinate a little bit.
Haven't we all though?
We all procrastinate, man.
We made a living out of procrastinating.
We all listen, man. Everybody does it. We do it. We ain't perfect.
Of course, like I just said before, it literally took us almost a year to procrastinate. We took a year of procrastination to come up with this.
Listen, man, just go for it, man. Don't let anybody tell you different on what you want to do with your shit, with your life, man. Don't gotta please everybody. I don't care if your parents, your teachers, your family. Do what's best for you. Don't do what's best for your peoples. Like, man, listen, if you want to start a business, you can. And not gonna blow up overnight. It will take time. Like, man, like, that's the plan. Start this business and shit with the family. My family, start this business up and running. So, like I told you, I'm not knocking nobody that's an employee, but I don't plan on being known to play for the rest of my life. I mean, because at one point, we all had to work for somebody. We all did, man.
It was fun at one point.
At one point, yeah, like, at the time, like, I don't feel like working for nobody for the rest of my life. Like, I'm trying to retire at a young age. I'm not trying to retire when I'm 60, damn near, I can't do shit for myself no more. Like, if you want to go to college, do something, then go ahead, man. No one's stopping you. Do it if you want to do it. Don't do it because you make your parents proud.
Man, fuck them, bro. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop playing.
Anyway, step 4. Oh,
Feels like I'm at school right now taking pastor classes from Pastor Waver.
but for all these young viewers that will be watching our podcast in the near future, stay in school. Don't.
Yeah, for real, because like
I don't.
it sounds super cliche, but I don't know where I would be at if I didn't graduate from high school.
Yeah, man. Anyway, like I told you, I don't care if y'all don't go to college, but at least finish high school. You'll get farther if you finish high school.
True.
But I say at least finish school, man.
However, there's a loophole that you can get your GED by 16. So if you can fuck around and do that instead. But in other words, just stay in high school.
Well, I say, I mean, with some part with a GED, I feel like you can't find a good job that you want with it. If like you had a high school diploma, you probably get a better job with it.
I feel as though that like GED should just become the equivalent of high school diplomas at this rate.
Because I don't know anybody with a GED at all.
I know a few people with GEDs, but like
I say at least finish.
it's also the persons too that they don't want to push themselves and not get to the place that they want to be.
Right.
That's not the person. I would say that's not the people within them.
Like I was just like, man, because I got a few teachers from our high school. I was like, listen, man. Even though Mercy was a kind of messed up environment a little bit, but it depends who you hang around with. But if it was for Mercy, I don't know what the fuck I would be. I don't know.
I feel like that's going to be the next episode, is that we're just going to talk about like just the random stuff that happened.
Like never give up, man. Just finish it. I know school gonna be hard because I mean life's gonna be hard in general. It ain't unicorns and rainbows and shit. Life gonna get hard. That's how it is.
Of course, like this shit ain't easy. If this shit was easy, then like if like this shit is easy, then like everybody can do it, bro.
Like we've been out of school for 4 years now. 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
I really-
Like 15 minutes. I'll have a meal plate.
I'm
And
on
then I
the
did all
podcast.
the
Like,
seasoning.
we walked into Mercy as fucking boys, and we walked out of Mercy as men. But that's we can talk about that. Next time.
Okay.
We can talk about that another time.
Of course, I feel like all the stuff that I'm cracking the fuck up.
What happened?
I got you.
Oh, yeah, Nick, that's Christian.
Sup? But what was we talking about, Wave? My bad, bro.
Anyway,
I'm like, I just sent you something right there.
like we walked into Mercy as.
Got you. Okay. No, I was confused on what you meant. That's why I'm like, okay. Bye.
Anyway.
Why do these women like me, man? Why do these women like me?
Like I was saying, like we walked into Mercy as boys to graduate as men.
Not even that, but like I felt like the steps that we had to take from becoming like the bottom of the totem pole to like get to where we are is like not a lot of people talk about. A lot of people talk about when they get to the pinnacle and be at the top, but they don't talk about the rise. You know?
Yeah,
It's like everybody else just forgets, hey, we was at the bottom. Like I certainly never forget that I was at the bottom. I certainly didn't forget that I'm not speaking towards you, but how 95% of the people portrayed me. I don't forget that.
But like you said, some people went from Mercy had a gimmick. That's it, man. I didn't really care about clout, really. I didn't really care about I guess, man. So that being popular, that shit ain't gonna last once you get out of school.
I don't know, like this. Yeah. Hold on, to talk to the people.
All right. All right, he'll be back. So like I said, man, during our time in high school, we had a fucking. I mean, like let's put it this way: in high school, everybody had a fucking clique. You know, every cool kids have with the cool kids. You know, thoughts chat with the thoughts, all that shit. Like, we all had cliques. Like, during nursing, everybody had cliques, you know, cool kids have with the cool kids, you know, the girls, probably girls have with the popular girls, you know, smart kids have with smart kids.
My favorite kind of cliques. Well, I thought this was the Bubba Ray Dudley glasses, but the nerds.
Listen, my way, like, I had a place at Mercy due to my fucking little fucking corner store. Like, you could say I did have a place at Mercy, kind of, with my little corner store in my backpack.
Nah,
Zach knows what I'm talking about.
bro, I tell people we was a clique within ourselves. Well, other people had like legitimate cliques. Like you had the sports people, you had like the basketball, soccer players, volleyball players, your little makeup girls, your little nursing girls, your nerds. And then it was literally just us.
I ain't really think about it. Volleyball, cheerleaders have with each other. I mean, the whole basketball team did with each other. I wouldn't say that's soccer team did. Baseball, yeah, they kind of.
No, but my point is like there was people like amongst each other. Like, yeah, they were cool with us, but we never. I think the difference is, and this is how we stuck together, like especially nowadays with the podcast running around, like we stuck up for each other, and we fended for each other. We understood that, yeah, like we're cool with a lot of people, but like this was our circle. Yeah. Like people just couldn't come in or out. People did come in and out, but like they kind of had to get like the blessing first before even like being near us, you know. And that's how I felt like we kind of, you know, all got together. Like hell, like be a blast one day to have Rob on here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll say everybody in our circle, everybody doing good for themselves, except for a few certain people that we don't speak about.
Yeah.
I say you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, Ed doing his thing, Rob doing his thing, BJ, I don't hear from him, but he's doing his thing. But the other person we don't speak about, man, just probably be in the bump somewhere. I don't fucking know. I say like we could talk about like next episode will be fucking funny as hell. We did a lot of it was funny shit that happened. A lot of funny shit.
Yeah, we don't know when we're gonna do the next episode yet because I was kind of thrown into doing the first episode and like it was fun, no doubt about it. Hopefully we can get like co-hosts, like people to come on here and talk about like shenanigans along with us. You know, I personally think it's gonna be boring if it's a 2-man show. So like maybe throw a little co-host from time to time would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is gonna be a fun little like project. This is gonna be a fun podcast for
Yep.
hopefully people that listen, people that want to join us. Just try to make it cool. I know this sounds like a little like burn down after just talking about everything.
Yeah.
But damn. Want to take the outro or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, cool. Well, this has been the lunch table episode 1 with your extraordinary gentlemen, Zach and Waverly. Sorry if I have a stuttering problem, but yeah, this has been a fun little first episode of the lunch table. So with me and Wave, everything. Oh,
Guys.
good timing. Good timing.
Thanks.
It's a good timing. But yeah, like it's been the first episode. So long, farewell, goodbye, good night, wherever you're from. I don't know. Say hi to your mama for me. Say hi to your mama and give your father that pack I was trying to get him earlier. Stay lovely out here, people.
We out here. I'm out, y'all.
Still on the live on YouTube thing.
Yeah,